Live from Petco Park on a beautiful night, this is Major League Baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, number 59 is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are set for baseball here
Leading
this evening.
Tonight for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now the pitch. That's popped up. Machado in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 67 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. This is foul right side. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Renfroe is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
3, Bryce Harper.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. First offering on its way. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
In there at the knees, strike one. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. McCutchen patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First delivery to him on the way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 2 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Machado on his way to second, and this one bounds around against the wall, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. So coming to the plate, Eric Hosmer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
1-0. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Ready with the 2-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Foul. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Rhys Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 31, Corey
So next to the plate for the Phils, Corey Dickerson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Segura leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the run at first will be in motion.
And he's back easily. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Phillies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Hunter Renfroe. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Renfroe, originally from Mississippi. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
2-2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D.
The left fielder.
And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box, Will Myers. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hit out towards second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Digging in, number 9. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Line drive to center field. McCutcheon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Hernandez.
First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Renfroe. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 59. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
The pitcher, number 59.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, number 23.
Striding in, Fernando Tatis Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Behind 0-2 now. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 33, Franchi Cordero.
Standing in, Franchi Cordero. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Into the box, Manny Machado.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Machado now on 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters. One left for San Diego. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit toward the hole. Machado is there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Number 9 is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees.
Rhys Hoskins.
Ready for another chance. Rhys Hoskins. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Eric Hosmer.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fastball well outside. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Two and two. He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Renfroe is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Will Myers.
Will Myers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 0-1. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Padres leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we see one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
The 0-2 once more. Swing, and he pops him up. Tatis moving to his left, 1 down.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Scott Kingery. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Padres.
Next to the plate for the Padres, number
baseman,
9. He's 0 for 1
9.
thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 59.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, number 59. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. One out, nobody on. Ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Line hard. Foul. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now
For me, check swings are
number
right there
23.
next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitcher way on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Machado gonna have to hurry. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down to second for one. Over to Hosmer, a double play.
Now that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutcheon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box now, Franchy Cordero. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Padres, the center fielder, Franchy Cordero.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Strike taken up in the zone. The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Comes set, and the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here it comes on 0-2, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and 0 pitch on the way. And that's too high, ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 3-0 is taken, strike one. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Throw over to first.
Oh, he's safe.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Still no score. Back here at Petco Park, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher. Full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And now Bryce Harper and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball one. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Gene Segura standing in as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and he pops him up. Tatis over to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. One left for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Striding into the box, Will Myers. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
We're starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, number 9. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays over ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 59. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The 1-0. And he popped him up. Segura has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Padres leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Count remains 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 4.
Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Ready once again, Scott Kingery. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he's sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Myers. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Still no score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run. Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Cordero.
And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Misses, ball 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking him deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jared Hughes takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 25, Jared Hughes. Now playing second base and batting 9, number 13, John Rodriguez.
Now time is called and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer, his career line against Jared Hughes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
2-2. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for San Diego. We are still scoreless. Hayden Zavala is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 24.
Adam Warren will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 17, Adam Warren.
So striding forward now, Sean Rodriguez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Sean Rodriguez.
He's set, and the pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try it again. 3-2. Struck him out. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't quite time the breaking ball there as this is fouled away off to the right. Strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. One out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down and away, ball 1. Rolled slowly to first. To his right, Hosmer. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Hunter Renfroe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a hard hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base paths. Into the box, Will Myers, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, number 9. A 2-out hit would win it. Passed ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The payoff pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Manuel Margot will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
The Padres now playing right field, number 7. Manuel.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with no nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Strike 3 called, and that's a big out, number 1.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Scott Kingery. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And now the tag, and he's out on the botched squeeze attempt. Ready with the 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Greg Garcia is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10.
Garcia.
Toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and there's your possible winning run on base to start off their half of the 10th.
The batter.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Number 33.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked. He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Franchy Cordero. His career line against Jared Hughes. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Sacrifice attempt here. Segura for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The third baseman.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adam Morgan is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 46, Adam Morgan. Now playing left field and batting 8th, number 40.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Hosmer. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
A really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Adam Warren takes home the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.